In this video, I'm going to help you attack like a beast in FIFA 23. If you're tired of coming up against teams like this, you can get some foot coins through MMO EXP using the link down below. You can also use code JambooUK for 5% off. So in this video, I'm going to help you guys when it comes to attacking. For those of you that don't know me, which may well be most of you, I'm an ex-professional FIFA player. I've coached hundreds of people at all different levels in the game. So I feel like hopefully, you know, I'd like to think I'm qualified to try and help you guys when it comes to attacking in this game and just improving in general. If you guys could do me a massive favour and hit the like button, let's try and hit 300. And every single one of you that subscribes gets me one step closer to 100,000 subscribers. That is my all-time goal. So if you're feeling generous today, please do hit that sub button. So the way this is going to work is we're just going to look at some normal attacking clips, and I just want to help you guys when it comes to like the thought process of attacking in FIFA. You don't have to do the craziest things in the world to break down an opponent. I think it often gets overcomplicated. People try and do too much. So I just want to try and help you with that. So this position straight away, this is a very common and key position you want to get yourself into. You want to be sending your strikers on runs using L1. You can get the ball into the middle of the pitch, and then you see you've got options. Two runners here. You always want to obviously go for the one which is more likely to get you through on goal. You can use the over-the-top through balls as well. You can see here we managed to squeeze the ball through, and then you create these 2-on-1 situations, and it's just massively in your favour here. You can either keep running and score, or what you'll see many high-level players do is always look for that extra pass. So you can see here I like to ball roll inside and then just open up the guaranteed little pass to, you know, assure me of getting that goal. And that's a very common, you know, goal that you'll see from a top player, just trying to look for that extra pass. So you can see in this one, we switch the ball out wide, something that you're going to see a lot, switching the ball again. What people don't really realise is, you know, by switching the ball out here like this, what tends to happen, say I've got the ball out here, you know, with my left back, his whole team go further up the pitch towards the ball, leaving your other fullback completely free. So you're not just switching for the sake of it, you're actually switching to an area of the pitch where your opponent has less defenders. So working the ball out wide in these areas is something I like to do a lot. I feel like there's different things you can do in these positions. You can either try and work a pass perhaps to the outside of the box, which works very well. Something that people were doing a lot is like a pass here and then a trivela shot into the back of the net. Or you can try and work the ball to someone just more centrally in the box there. You can see here what I like to do is I will pass to this guy and then use the R1 dribbling to turn really quickly. So you can see I turn back on myself there, and then we've instantly got another option to pass into. We end up winning a penalty, and that's just the use of the R1 dribbling in the box, you know, just turning simple side to side. While we're here, I may as well show you guys the penalty. So you want to get the green indicator as small as possible, as I do there, and you see there the bar of power in the bottom left. That is the sweet spot. And basically when you do that, you're going to hit the top corner no matter what, unless they move their keeper early. But this clip here, you know, another switch across, waiting for the fullback to make the overlapping run. We actually lost it, but then win it back with a manual interception. You can see I'm just waiting in the middle. I think another thing that a lot of people do is they pass the ball for passing's sake. You don't need to do that. You've often got a lot more time than you actually think. We get a little bit lucky there. Play the ball into this central area. Nice little quick passing. Throwing in a step over as well. If you guys haven't put the step overs in your game, make sure you do that. Nice little bit of play there. And then again, we're trying to look for that guaranteed pass. If there's a shooting opportunity on, by all means, you can take that. But if you've got that pass across, that is what you want to be going for. So you can see here, pass into the open space and just guarantee ourselves that goal. And it's nothing too complicated. We'll let this one play out again. You can see just little quick movements in and around the box, quick passes, and you can just open your opponent up. And they're going to really struggle to defend. If you do the basics right in this game, it's really not too difficult, you know, to compete at a good level. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You don't need to throw in crazy skill moves. You can actually just implement somewhat your own style. You can see here a ball roll inside to try and open a passing angle up. Once you get into those areas there, you know, step overs or sprint boosts are very, very useful. And once you're in this position, you know, it's a very, very easy goal. You just look where the keeper's positioned and go from there. But again, playing in a central area here, I always look to get the ball out wide. We open up a passing angle, and then I'm going to play a driven pass here. When the angle's a little bit tight and I've got defenders near me, I like to throw in a driven pass. It just smashes the ball at your striker's foot and gives your opponent less chance of intercepting it. You're going to see a sprint boost from me here, which basically glitches through these two defenders completely. You can see there. And then I go for a little fake shot just to cut across him, which is something that works really well. You can win penalties and stuff from that. And then again, we're in this position where we do have another penalty. So, exact same thing, you know, same power. And we find the back of the net. Step over in the middle there. What you want to do here, if you've got the space, is try and line up the through ball opportunity. Through balls in this game are absolutely busted. They're so broken. I'm sure you guys are well aware of that. So just line up these through balls. You know, wait for your striker to get on the shoulder of the defence, and then you can play it through. Nice heavy touch there to get away as well. And then I like to do that sprint boost fake shot. I don't have a clue what it's actually called, but that to cut inside. And then again, you know, we're looking for these extra passes. Little fake shot there just to delay it. A lot of people here will just shoot into the defender. You don't want to do that. You want to try and actually work something to where you've got space. There's no point just shooting at a defender. Try and work a clear-cut opportunity. So we pass it across there, and you can see we've just about got the space to shoot into the back of the net. Easy peasy. Another one here, you know, playing out from the back, just taking our time, you know, we're not forcing the ball down the line. We're just waiting until there's some clear space to work with, recycling the ball when needed as well, switching the ball over to our fullback. And a lot of it's about just waiting for your opponent to make the mistake. You know, if they charge at you with their midfielder, it means they're leaving a gap somewhere. So you can see here, little passes, throwing in the step overs, which are really useful out wide. A ball roll away from the player here, just to guarantee that I do keep the ball. R1 dribbling, and then we find the passing option into the box. Just taking my time, another little step over in there, another little bit of R1 dribbling here, and then we do find the back of the net. Coming into the closing stages of the clips, another little ball roll in the middle. You can see taking our time. We find the overlapping run of the fullback, work the ball into a central area, driven pass there again, and then we find ourselves with a clear goal scoring opportunity. But guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I know it wasn't anything super crazy. You know, the clip's fairly basic, to be honest with you. But it just goes to show that you can play at a very good level by just applying the right fundamentals, not rushing your play. A little bit of, you know, technical stuff in there here and there, like a step over, the R1 dribbling, for example. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, I'll reply to every single comment. So just let me know down below and I will get back to you. But I hope this somewhat helped you. Please do let me know if it did as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next video, and peace.